Hello YouTube, this is the Creative Duelist here representing Team FDK, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome folks. Now before I start this deck profile, I'd like to say a few things. If you folks would like to support us, we do have a Patreon. Please check out the link in the description. We have tiers that may support your needs. This also helps the channel out in terms, financially, in terms of equipment and obtaining more cards, more profiles. Secondly, of course, we do have PayPal if you folks cannot afford to do Patreon. PayPal is there if you want to tip us on an occasional level. That is highly appreciated. That link shall be in the description also. And we are also sponsored, of course. Please check out Inked Gaming. Inked Gaming is a very cool website. It sells a lot of items such as mats, keyboards and mouses. Make sure you punch in the promo code TeamFDK. I repeat, TeamFDK10, my bad, for your 10% discount for anything you purchase. All the links shall be in the description and all the information shall be there for you folks to understand, of course. But yes folks, let's get on with the deck profile, shall we? Now today I have Majespecters. I love Majespecters. This is more of a stun build. I've seen many kind of corny builds that I'm not really a big fan of. I may play some Winwitch stuff in here because I do like the synchro aspect and the tuners as well, but this is just straight up Majespecters, OG Majespecters. So anyway, let's begin. Okay, starting off with the monsters now, of course, got the triple Majespecter Bumbunku. Bumbunku is pretty cool. When he's normal or special summon, you get to search for a Majespecter monster from your deck to your hand. So Bumbunku is just really cool in that aspect. And also, just to let you know, folks, all of the Majespecter monsters have no pendulum effects, which is really odd in my opinion. And they all have the inherent protection, so they cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects, which is such a strong effect, like inherently, which makes Majespecter so good. So opponents that play generic stuff that target things, it really puts a wrench in it puts a spanner in the works for my opponent. So Phoenix Chain, like breakthrough skill, pretty much anything, like even general monster effects that love to target shit, cannot do anything to the deck, which is pretty strong. Unfortunately they are weak, so they don't have a lot of attack power, but that's fine. Continuing on, of course, got the triple Nekomata. Nekomata is pretty cool. It's kind of like a slow search. So basically when she's normal or special summoned, you can add one Majespecter card from your deck to your hand during your end phase, which kind of sucks. She's very slow. But she's pretty decent in her own right. Once you get everything off, Nekomata is pretty nice to play. I do like Nekomata. Of course, got the triple Majespecter Fox Kerubi. Kerubi's there to search for our Majespecter traps. Not much to say there. And of course, got the triple Majespecter Toad Ogama. Ogama is like a fire formation. Reminds me of a Fire Fist monster. Basically, when he's normal or special summoned, you get to set a Majespecter spell or trap directly from the deck to your field. So you can set Tornado, you can set what else? You can set Storm, you can set anything you want, which is pretty cool. I do like Ogama. And of course, for the only last Majespecter we play is one Yatta. I only play one Yatta because he's not that great, because we don't play many Majespecter spells. We play a crap ton of Majespecter traps though. So one Yatta just felt like, just a reasonable number. He won't come up as much. Plus Ogama pretty much puts in a lot of work anyway, and Yatta is pretty weak. It's only got 1,000 attack. So we only just play one Yatta for that. And to finish off the lineup, we've got two Veilers. You can play more hand traps. I just don't have the Ash Blossoms yet. I will get them soon. Just waiting on them. And of course, got the one Luster Pendulum monster. Luster Pendulum Draco Slayer, pretty cool, just to help rack up some monsters in your extra deck. So you can summon them out when you complete your Pendulum scale, and of course overwhelm your opponent. So that's going to round up the monster lineup, folks. Okay, for the spells, got triple Pot of Desires. Pot of Desires. I think we play a lot of cards in here, so Desires is very, very much appreciated in this build. You need to play Desires, otherwise you're just going to draw like random cards, and it will make you brick. So Desires is very good in that aspect. And of course, I got triple Card of Demise just to help us draw more cards. You're probably thinking, why am I playing Card of Demise when when we play a shit ton of monsters? And we also play hand traps. You can easily just side out the hand traps if you want. I play Veiler because it's kind of just like a generic staple in terms of hand traps. You can side hand traps if you like. Card of Demise works well because I do play a card in this deck that I don't mind getting rid of Majespecters in grave. I can just reborn them back with Pendulum Reborn. So Card of Demise just works really well, and it helps me set my back row up. And of course, got the double Pot of Duality, pretty standard. Double Core by the Grave. Double Majesty's Pegasus just to help us bring out Majespecter monsters. One Cyclone, one Storm, one Village, just spicy tech, one Monster Reborn, and one Regeki to round up the spell lineup. Okay, for the traps, very fat lineup. I'm just going to go right straight to it. Got, of course, our Solemn Family here just to stop our opponent and negate their shit. Got the triple Pendulum Reborn. This card is so good. Works well with Card of Demise, because even if we do lose out on Majespecter monsters and we happen to draw Card of Demise happens to draw us some reborns, we can just bring them back, so it's not a problem, and just keep overwhelming our opponent with back row. And of course, got the triple Majespecter Storm. I'm sorry, Majespecter Tornado. My apologies. Tornado is just really good. Tribute a wind spellcaster to banish a monster your opponent controls. Such good disruption, and it's just good for removal. I got the double Majespecter Tempest just to negate stuff. It's like a pseudo strike, I believe. And of course, double Storming, double heavy Storm Duster to blow up back row, and of course got the one Majespecter Supercell to recycle our Majespecter stuff. So that's going to round up our trap lineup, folks. Okay, for the extra deck. Now, extra deck isn't super important. The main deck on its own puts in so much work. But if you really want to make extra deck, I've got a couple of options for you. You can play Borreload, you can play a Decode Talker. Great Fly also is good. It is a wind, so it works really well, and it buffs the Majespecter monsters. This is probably like the best one you'll make in this build. It's very easy to make. One Underclock Taker, you don't have to play this, it's just, suggestions. And I've got a couple of rank 3 options you folks can play. You can play a Break Sword, an Acid Golem, a Senmains, Giga Brilliant, Alucard, or a Grand Pulse. So yes, folks, that's going to round up the whole main deck, extra deck, and the whole profile, folks. So thank you all for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section, folks. If you folks would like to support us, of course, remember, check out those links. We have, of course, Patreon, very good tiers for you folks that suit your needs. Make sure you check out PayPal, of course, PayPal. If you folks cannot support us on a consistent level, PayPal is also a great option as well, because it does help support our channel and it helps the team out. And of course, check out Inked Gaming, of course, our sponsor. Punch in the promo code TeamFTK10. I repeat, TeamFTK10 for your 10% discount on anything you purchase, folks. But yes, this is the Creative Jeweler signing out. Peace, have a good day, and of course, stay creative, folks.